Give me a little slickery up here. Like, who thinks up, like, let's just go up this hill. This sounds like a good idea.
Can you sense it? The nerves? This ain't the demeanor of a confident man.
There's one gentleman, it's your first time here. Before I welcome you, Ryan Sipes, just let me make it short. You've been an American Supercross and motocross rider.
This is the hill we have to climb.
I see rocks.
And it's 274% steeper in real life. And then look.
274, that's it?
Yeah, and then that's like what I've already walked up.
And now you're here at one of the hardest races in the world. Welcome, Ryan Sipes from the United States. What makes you come here and try that thing?
Yeah, maybe it's kind of silly for me to come here.
It still looks pretty difficult. It's so loose, huh?
I mean, I want to help Ryan, but I can't do much right now.
He's my lifeline, so I just yell from the section, hey, what do you think?
I don't know. Our goal with this whole thing was try to be the best all-around rider on two wheels.
You're going on the bike down this.
It's gonna be good for him. It's gonna be good. He's gonna hate every minute of it.
So I kind of have to do this race or some hard enduro, and if I'm gonna do a hard enduro, I might as well do this one, the biggest, baddest one of them all.
Like, I can't warn you, but I can give you an idea how awful it is. It's pretty awful.
Yeah. Well, like, I rarely question my abilities on a dirt bike. I'm questioning them pretty hard right now. Just because I've never done anything like this.
Maybe Sipes has bitten off more than he can chew. But maybe taming the Iron Giant was more of a pipe dream. And maybe this experiment of a grueling race schedule is just too daunting. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. The kid still needs to prove his merit inside the stadium, which means we're back to Supercross.
I was down here last week getting some laps in, and this week we'll just do 2 days. It'll be good, just a couple of little fine-tuned days, and we'll be ready.
I must admit, he's definitely looking better. He's benched the flat track and GNCC bikes for now. And he's starting to look like the once-upon-a-time factory Supercross racer we once knew. Just goes to show how hard it is to get back into the swing of this stuff.
Last week of Supercross of the year, man. I don't know, I'm kind of having fun now. Like, I kind of want to keep going a little bit just because feeling good. But we'll put her all into this weekend and hopefully do good. The first time I went on-off, I like way overjumped the table. I'm like, whoa, I think you could go forward, but.
It's actually probably just as fast to go inside and on-off today. It's like you get into that turn and it's so like blown out. Yeah.
Everyone knows a racer's only as good as his last race. So the kid has gone and signed up for Nashville Supercross for a shot at redemption. Or maybe just doubling down on defeat. Judging by his lap times against Sexton, a kid damn near half his age, I'd reckon to say we'll see something a little better. Just a stone's throw from his Kentucky home, Sipes is loaded up and back on the road to redeem himself in the Music City.
Daytona, you do GNCC, flat track, and the Daytona Supercross, all in like 5 days span.
I'll give it to the kid. His hard work seems to be paying off. He's winning something called the B practice. 6th overall against the factory boys ain't nothing to shake a stick at.
This is only the second Supercross that you've done this season. The last time we saw you was in Daytona. You also did GNCC, obviously Daytona Supercross, and then on top of that you did American Flat Track as well.
Yeah, kind of started as a crazy idea, and then you realize how much work it is. But that first weekend was tough, but I made it through, and I'm actually pretty pumped for this because I haven't had to practice anything else. I've only practiced Supercross leading up to this. Like my 2 best laps, I messed the whoops up, but I'm still 6, so overall.
You want a cupcake?
No.
But here we go, heat number 2.
Ryan Sipes was really fast earlier today in time qualifying practice, putting in some good laps.
Yep, I'd have to agree with the GOAT. The kid is putting in some work in second behind his training partner Sexton.
I was pretty tight. I could go faster for sure.
And then I rode smooth and I rode breathe great big because I knew you wasn't breathing. I could tell you was tight.
First main event of history here in the Music City. And Sipes, you might remember, back at Daytona, Ricky, he ran Supercross, he ran American Flat Track, he ran the Grand National Cross Country Race. He was all over the board.
He was. That's like real, true Ironman.
8th place. For a part-timer and just his second Supercross in 6 years, that's pretty dang respectable in my book.
I didn't ride awesome, but I got top 10. That was kind of my goal, so I'm kind of pumped on it.
As badass Denny Stevenson put it, to all you factory-supported kids out there who just got beat by this 34-year-old generalist, work harder or find a new profession.
I didn't ride good and I got 8, so what if I rode good? And now I want to do more.
Second in your heat, ace in the main.
Yeah, I wish I'd have rode a little better, but like overall result, I'm all right with it, you know.
You heard about the Hawaiian Supercross?
I heard something about it. What are they doing over there?
I think it's in Honolulu. Eric Menard's putting it on. I think it's a little bit of a last-minute deal. It kind of cramps the schedule because now you have, I think it's a Hawaii, a week off, and then Springfield, and then right to Erzberg. So 3 races in 4 weeks.
That's our style, though, right?
I think it's just a move. The bike for flat track for AZ, it's on its way, so I think it should be good there. I think the bike will be there Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, me and Dad are flying out, I think, Thursday night, so we'd have pretty much all day Friday, or most of the day Friday to work on it, and then we'll head over to the track.
Just prepping after Daytona. Just threw the bike on the Red Bull rig and it came out here. So we flew in with 3 bags full of parts and tools and everything else, and you know, change oil, change filter. Simple stuff. We're not rebuilding her, just freshen her up a little bit.
I will say, this is touching. Just a father and son working on a bike. Kind of like this sport is supposed to be. Back to flat tracking, and another TT. A discipline where Sipes needs to remind people he can actually twist the throttle instead of floating around the nether regions of the top 10.
It's big. It's 3 times as wide as any of the other races I've ever done. It looks cool though, like you're gonna be able to carry some serious speed.
In case you forgot, a TT is all about staying low and going fast. No big jumps or whoop sections. It's all about that throttle control.
I like the right-hander.
Yeah, dude, I burn everybody up in the right. But then you go to the left.
Lean and then the other way, so I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That there's the original generalist himself, Jeff Ward, giving our boys some tips. Better take notice, Ryan. He practically invented racing.
Ryan, you're doing not only the trifecta, but this year you're doing so many different disciplines of racing. I mean, where does this kind of measure up? And do you feel ready for this as you might a GNC race or a Supercross race?
Nobody does it, so that's one reason to do it. But then, like, if these guys can do it, then I can probably do it. I just got to figure it out.
Time for the 4th and final heat of the night in the singles class here in Arizona. Oh, we got Ryan Sipes battling for the lead. We haven't actually seen Sipes in these races since Daytona, but he's up front here tonight. Andrew Luger takes the win, followed by Ryan Sipes and Caden Downing.
That's more like it, kid. It's a commendable performance. I didn't see any of them flat trackers trying their skills at Nashville.
Here we go with semi number 2. And it looks like Ryan Sipes is going to grab the whole shot.
Look at that. A whole shot from our boy. Those multi-dimensional skills he possesses are finally coming out.
I really wanted to win that thing, but he was a little better than me, so not much though, man. I was like two spots, so I'll pick it up. Main event here in Arizona. Front row this time, so a little bit better than Daytona. Try to pull the whole shot again like I did in the semi and keep it up there this time. Get out here. This will be a good stopping spot, really.
Semi 2 winner Dalton Gauthier grabs the early lead in the main event. The comeback kid looking good, but there's Ryan Sipes in 3rd and trying to gain ground on the leader. And not sure what is going on with Sipes here. Looked so good earlier tonight, but he's dropped to around 6th or 7th. Wait a minute, last lap here at the Arizona Super TT, and I don't see Sipes anywhere.
If a crash happens and no one caught it on camera, did it really happen? Judging by how slow he's moving, it happened all right.
Can you ride it out or you want me to come get it?
If your pops has to ride you and your bike back to the hauler, that's a hard pill to swallow in my book.
Man, he wadded hard. He got sideways back here and went to flipping.
I guess Ryan's inability to stay down shows he doesn't lack heart in that 34-year-old body of his. I just don't know how much more pain the man can take.
Hey, I ain't put a flat track bike down like that yet. That's my first. That's one of those like.
He was doing good, 4th place start, but he was in 6th with a lap to go and spun out in the last corner and the bike went flipping and he went flipping. It tore the front wheel all to pieces. It's so crooked it wouldn't hard to roll, and flat front tire and bent handlebars.
Fortunately, he escaped with only an ankle injury and a couple $1,000 bill in bike parts. But hey, on the bright side, he's still got 3 more chances to prove himself at these TTs.
Bar clamps are probably fine.
What is it?
The bar clamps are probably fine.
Yeah, they're actually not. They went down here.
Yeah. Oh, it flipped and flipped and flipped.
The long road to the Iron Giant ain't too far away now. And if the kid keeps taking these sort of hits, I ain't sure he's gonna make it all the way through this crazy journey of his. His first step at Erzberg is conquering the prologue, the race to get you to the race.
Friday at Erzberg, so this is the first day we'll actually do any kind of racing. Today's a prologue.
Let's see if his flat track endeavors of the past will serve him well up this mountain. Although it's the furthest thing from flat.
Prologue's basically the dump truck roads from the bottom to the top. It's fast and be probably 5th or 6th gear wide open in some of it, so it's gonna be a little bit out of my element, but probably more in than what we're gonna do Sunday.
I hate to tell you, Ryan, I don't think any part of this is in your element. These ain't the backwoods, son. You're facing an Iron Giant. Well, could be, I should say. First, you gotta qualify.
That was something different. I think I was wide open for 14 seconds straight there one time. 6th gear. It was fast. Is there like a timer, or how do you know how you did?
Well, you qualified 8th. Attaboy. You conquered the mini giant.
You got a good time?
I don't know. I let off at the top. I went through these little flags and I let off. Like I should have kept going through the arch, but anyway. Probably only a couple seconds.
The easy part is over. Now you're on the front row with 500 other riders, and the real gems of the Iron Giant await. We'll be thinking of you.
Ryan is a jack of all trades, and he's signed up for Erzberg, which is kind of gnarly.
The kid has taken a beating the last couple weeks, but he's open to turn things around as he heads to Hawaii for a laid-back Supercross race.
It's like amateur days, kind of. Like easy ups and no semis, just bikes and riders, maybe a couple mechanics.
Then, it's off to another TT, and time to finally settle what's stronger, the Iron Man or the Iron Giant.